Hey guys, DC here, and this is my review of Cut the Rope Remastered for the Apple Arcade on Apple TV. Alright, so we have the game loading up here. Looks like we have a birthday party. Or some sort of party. I see a 10, but this little green blob thing doesn't look like it's 10, but maybe it is. You know, what is it supposed to look like when it's 10, right? So we have like a little pop-up look here. And I'm not familiar with this Cut the Rope game or series, so you know, you guys may have to enlighten me with this a little bit. So it looks like there's a little bit of a map here or a stage that I have to kind of go through here. Some more loading. Alright, so I'm using my SteelSeries Nimbus. I know that it does have the Siri remote here, but I'm using my SteelSeries Nimbus and I think that's okay for this game if I'm not mistaken, so we should be okay. Alright, so I just made the cut there. That was pretty simple. Level 1. They don't give you much of a tutorial, and now I'm here trying to adjust my controller thinking that maybe it won't work moving forward with my controller. So you saw the controller connection loss, but I think I do try to get the controller back if I'm not mistaken. But I could be wrong. I may have switched to the Siri remote potentially. Alright, so I'm just looking through the stages here. So I think I'm in Evan's home, but there's also this What's New stage. So I don't have anything unlocked as of yet, except for stage 1. Just looking at some of the settings here. We have the sound effects, the music that we can always kind of modify. And we have this little cursor thing that's kind of the way that you can navigate through the menu. Just here on the title screen. Just kind of looking around. Again, the game is pretty simple, so sometimes I'll just kind of back out of it and take a look at the title screen, the profiles, see if there's anything I'm missing, you know. Alright, so we're back in Evan's room, or home rather, and I can kind of control the camera and use my controller to kind of do little searches for little items, I guess. Stuff underneath his bed, in the boxes, etc. You'll see sort of like that white sort of cursor go around the box there or around his bed, whatever it may be. You can kind of do, you know, a search for certain things. So I found a magnet, it looks like there. You can see that the item will shake when I kind of do a search or click on it. So I think we did the first 2 stages, or at least the first one. Alright, so again, this is set up like a puzzle game, right? So I think this is considered a puzzle. The goal is to cut the rope, I guess in the right order and the right location to, you know, allow, I know he's not a frog, but he looks like a frog, to allow this, you know, guy to eat it, this little green blob guy. So when you cut the rope, it'll swing in different directions, it may float, and I just have to kind of find the right order to cut this in so that the little sort of lifesaver thingy, or whatever it is, mint looking thing, it hits the stars, but also it ends with him being able to eat it itself, you know. So again, not a very sort of crazy concept here, but again, maybe lacking longevity long term. But again, this is great for younger gamers, right? So a lot of times you'll hear me say, oh, game doesn't have longevity or replay value. Every game is not gonna have that, right? So, you know, this is definitely geared towards a younger gamer, younger audience, first time gamers, kind of casual gamers. Go ahead, you can play this all day, pass the time. But for more of our hardcore players and gamers, again, you know, you may not, you know, get much out of this, to say the least. So I'm just making my cuts here, and we're able to get them fed with the stars. Alright, so we're progressing to the stage here. I'm still kind of doing my search for things, looking underneath the desk, and I don't know if that's a safe underneath the desk, but you know. Looking to see what extra items I can pick up. So now we have like a baby one, so if that guy was 10, then maybe this one's, you know, an infant, or, you know, who knows. He's all eyes though, I can say that. He gets fat when he eats. So yeah, it looks like there's a bigger brother, the baby, or maybe a sister in there. So with this stage, with that little candy, the candy will kind of go into that bubble and it will float. You see there the game saying the bubble will lift the candy up. So I'm going to make my cut here, and then I think we'll get the candy to float. Okay, and by accident I used my power up. I think that's a magnet, but I think I probably used it at the wrong time. I was thinking, okay, this thing is going to float away, maybe I need to use the magnet to make sure that it doesn't, you know, get too far. Okay. I cut the rope, but again, the game has prompted me to press the button on the bubble again once it's in there to pop the bubble. So I have to make sure that I pop the bubble when I am, after it gets into, you know, the air, the candy gets into the air there. Alright, so it takes me a couple tries, but I eventually get it. I get the hang of it. So I'm going to go ahead and make my cut, and then I'm going to go and pop it. Alrighty. Alright, so we have more bubbles here. Now I got the hang of it, and we're good to go. Alright, so that's pretty much my review on Cut the Rope Remastered. Nothing that's going to blow you away. Try it out if you have some spare time. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, you can't win if you don't play. Bye.